Hello and welcome to another video. You might have watched the video about how to add plaques using Osmond or the other one. If you haven't, I'll put a link up in the corner and you can go and watch that first because that would make more sense to have that first. I want to show in this one how you can add more information to that plaque. And I'm back in Beaumaris in Wales, and this is the house. It's called Tudor Rose, and the plaque mentions something about this house was restored. Let me just see. In 1946, this building was saved and restored by Hendrik Lek R.A. Cam A, some lawyer I presume, and his dates. And what you can do is you can add a Wikipedia link or a Wikidata link to the plaque for the house. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Close this here. So I go over to wikidata.org. And I typed in Tudor Rose Beaumaris because I figured if I just typed in Tudor Rose, I would get too many results. And to restrict it to Beaumaris, and you see there are 3 results. There seems to be a book and then a second edition or something. And the house is down here, Tudor Rose, and then the identifier code, house in Beaumaris, Anglesey, UK. So that's what we're looking for. And the identifier is this Q17741459. You don't have to remember that. But this is what we are going to need. So if I go back to openstreetmap.org and I'm logged in with my username, I can click on the edit button to edit that plaque. And it's already highlighted because I clicked on it on the in the data layer, but it might not be in your case, so you just have to click on it. I'll zoom in a little more. I had to actually adapt the outline yet again of the house because I got it a little bit wrong. It looks like this. Could have shown you that before. So this is what it looks like, and I used that for the thumbnail in the last video about it. So you see only this part here goes a bit out into the pavement. I had gotten that wrong, but I fixed it now. So you see that's this bit here, and the plaque is just there. It's actually visible in the other picture. Here, there is the plaque behind that person. And what we do want is this code here. I can also click on it again, because that makes it easier to copy it. So I'll just highlight this and go to copy, or press Ctrl+C, and then go onto highlight the plaque, the node for the plaque, and I type in subject : Wikidata. I have my keyboard set to German for some reason. My apologies. Subject : Wikidata. And this is very important, not to use Wikidata, because this Q number refers to the house and not to the plaque. If the plaque had its own Wikidata identifier, we could use just Wikidata, but this is something that's on the plaque. This building, which is mentioned in the text, this building is the subject. So this is why we have to use subject Wikidata, and I'll just paste what I just copied, the Q code. There would also be a possibility sometimes that there's someone else or something else mentioned on the plaque, like the person, what's his name again? Hendrik Lek. But I looked him up and he doesn't have a Wikidata entry. He's probably just a local person in Beaumaris who didn't do enough to be qualifying for a Wikidata entry. So he doesn't have one. Or maybe he does and just he doesn't have a Wikidata entry. But if I click on the house here, on the outline of the house, you see that it has a Wikidata entry, and it is the same number. Should be anyway. It is, yeah. So this is because this is the Wikidata entry for that building, but the plaque only mentions the building. I hope I can make myself understood. And this is really all I wanted to show you. How you add the subject Wikidata and why there is a difference between using Wikidata and subject Wikidata. And I'll just save that by clicking there in the top right corner. added Wikidata link. Sources, I mean, it's obviously Wikidata. And I'll just upload that. And this means now if you're using Osmond, for example, it should, I'm not entirely sure if it does, but it should, when you click in your app onto that plaque, which will be shown as a little information thingy, it should show you the Wikidata link and then eventually the Wikipedia link as well. So that's why we're doing this. So you can have all this information. You could just be at the house if there's no extra sign, and I don't know, maybe you don't want to type in the name or something. You can just click on the little icon on your map, whatever app you're using, might be Osmond, and then it should show you the Wikipedia link, and that's why we do this. I can't show you that because for some reason the map for Wales won't update on my Osmond, so you're just gonna have to believe me, sorry. But thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and tell your friends and share widely. Because I'm not making any money out of these videos. On the contrary, I have to pay for bus tickets and whatever to get through these places. And unless I qualify for monetization on YouTube, which is still a long way away. But every subscription helps and every video watched helps. So thank you for that. And I'll see you in the next one. Slán!